Hello guys and welcome back to another episode of Destiny 2. This one's actually going to be very interesting because not only that we're doing another one of these, but I think also another thing that we will have to worry about is sort of... Oh yeah, I can't even do that. It's down the rupture. Alright, that's fine. But I'm also going to take this time just to sort of go over what I think in terms of the sunset and stuff, because I'm seeing a lot of stuff happen with that, and I feel like it needs to be talked about. So, in my experience of this game, I always like the fact when you bring in new items or new, experiences. And sometimes it kind of gets down, it gets watered down by using the same guns for the entire time. You know, it sucks, quote unquote. I'm saying it sucks because of the fact that, you know, you kind of stagnate, like, oh, PvE stuff, oh, Mountaintop Recluse Anarchy, done. You're fine. You essentially can do whatever you want. But there's also something good about it, and it's not because of pinnacles, or in this case, ritual weapons. It's more on the fact of doing what, you know, what we want to do. Like, I want to grind, like, I don't want to grind for another weapon of the same caliber. Like, so you have this sort of like feeling where it's just, you know,
the war mind's fall was unsettling.
it's iffy.
The darkness would not have approached had Rasputin been a credible threat. We were fools to expect anything less.
And so, you know, you have this whole idea of, you know, sunsetting, which is great, but also not great. Because here's my issue, is that sunsetting would be great if they didn't reintroduce weapons. Yet, they reintroduced weapons. We can get a new 9 Hunger. We can get a new every single Iron Banner gun, essentially. And you have this sort of feeling that you shouldn't. Like, you shouldn't want to be like, oh yeah, I can grind out for every single weapon if I want to. But guess what? I can just grind out like one single weapon and then fine, we'll be good. But no. Like, I don't want to go through that whole thing again. Like, granted, it's one thing to have, like, you know, putting these guns away. That's one thing. It's another thing entirely to put away, you know, guns that are just normal legendaries, but do not, like, you have to redo it. Which I do not like. So that's my whole thing on it. It's just like, because when you look at it, it's like you don't want to do the grind again. And not only that, you're also, if you're getting like OP weapons and you're bringing back OP weapons without any real perk changes or anything of that sort, that's just still a problem. So what I would say in terms of just doing the changes, yeah, you can sunset them. But the one thing that I would hope you do is that if you were to introduce guns back, make it so it's actually guns that, you know, have different perk values. Like, oh, you want to put away Recluse? Make it so that a certain weapon can get Master of Arms, you know? Make sure that it's something of that sort, where you can actually have a chance of using it, but, you know, not not just forcing us to just run the same, you know, annoying bullshit that we usually do. And then with the weapon stuff, well, weapons just like the biggest, like, why? Although, in my opinion, the one thing that they need to really do is do away with seasonal mods. So, say that you have, you have something from Shadowkeep. Guess what? You can only use Shadowkeep stuff or Undying like mods, and it's like, why? Like, I don't want to have a set of gear that essentially is only used for like one thing, you know? It doesn't make sense to me. Like, why would you want to do that? Like, I wouldn't want to do that. That's just boring. And I mean by boring as in it is legitimately just a waste of, like, you know, a waste of space. There isn't a reason for me to just, like, you know, utilize new stuff because, oh, hey, guess what? I'm using the old stuff again. Like, yay, because that's apparently the only thing you can do in this game. And it's annoying. It's really fucking annoying. So that's what I'm like hoping that they do, is they do away with the whole like, oh yes, we need to put in these like specific items away, and like you have to have a specific seasonal like bullshit. Like, no, that's dumb. It's not what you would want. No one likes to have to future-proof their weapons when in reality they shouldn't even need to worry about. Like, they should have just been expecting to get new guns, because I'd rather get just purely new guns and use those than rather than using guns that I have grinded out last year. Like, I will admit I do have some weapons that I can use like within the next like couple of seasons, but still the fact of I don't really want to have that, you know. That's kind of my whole thing on the idea. They didn't fix it. Yeah, okay, cool. I just had to make sure. There we go. And bonk.
Hot shot. Big nasty taking headed your way.
All right.
Keep that bank in one piece.
So, again, that's kind of my whole thing on it. Like, if you can make it so you get rid of seasonal requirements, as in, oh yeah, you only can use XYZ armor piece because this is the only one that you can use it on. Like, I don't want to just use only raid. Like, I don't want to use just only raid armor to use raid stuff. Like, that just, for me, that seems stupid. Like, let me use whatever I want on any armor pieces that I've got. Transmogging is gonna happen, so they better be doing that, something of that sort. It wouldn't make sense if they were doing something else. It just wouldn't. You know? So, I'm hoping that the weapons like the weapon perks like Master of Arm, Micro Missile, all the ones where essentially you can, because they've done it with Overflow from Delirium, so I wouldn't be surprised if they did something of that sort, and I'm kind of hoping they do, where they make it so that other guns can get them. Hey, what's up, Dark? How you doing, man?
He never did get to
Yeah, I'm
face
just
his
doing a
own
small little rant on the fact of
Seems like a lot
them
of
just
effort
kind
to
of
kill a
doing all
man
that.
twice.
Perhaps it is better to leave him atop his lighthouse, sifting wheat from chaff.
Raw deal for the chaff.
But anyway, hopefully you are doing well. Right now we're just kind of doing some stuff, and I'm renting on. It's not too bad. It's pretty fun. Especially since, you know, it gives me some time. Oh my god, you want me to do push-ups? Alright. Push-up time. We have to wait anyway, so might as well. 10 push-ups. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. Oh, perfect. Thank you. That's perfect timing. But anyway. So yeah, in all, future weapons and weapons that aren't being sunsetted this year should have perks that were exclusive to last year. Be more often grabbable.
Watch your lips.
Good luck.
Like I said before. Micro missile. Master of Arms. You know, those two are very, very big things. Killing Tally from Delirium. Add that as well. Like, come on. Please. Don't just bring in weapons that are the same from earlier in the year, like from earlier in the game, with no change. I don't like that. I find that annoying. I find that dumb, and I find that much of an insult. So, yeah. That's my spiel on it. But yeah. PC crashed? Oof. That's unfortunate. That's the beautiful thing about PCs though. They crash at times. It's great. Like, for some weird reason, my my stream just randomly just lags for no reason. Like, I've checked everything and it's like, oh, everything's fine, normal, but nope. It's dumb like that.
They're on neutrinos.
Alright.
On the bank.
Random dude there. And this is where all the stuff goes to shit. Alright. There you go. Okay. Give me some help, people. I'd rather not die while I'm doing this, please. That's all I ask.
Hey! Taking stooges are messing up the bank.
This is a run gun game, yeah. That's always the one thing. It's interesting because it's like a looter shooter, but also a run and gun. So, like, you get the chaos, you get all this stuff, but also you get loot. And that's why I think that Destiny is one of those games where it's in a really good spot, but also it's in a bad spot. Oh, okay, he got it. Cool. Let's go grab these. Why not? And I think the best part is again, this part will literally take only 10 minutes to do. All sudden, and
The witch sends a sword. Rash. Is this desperation or a show of strength?
get out of my way, guys. Loot's always amazing. Ah, shit. And he'll die in 3, 2, 1. 1. There we go. You just had to punch him a little bit. That's all. Oh boy, what is this?
No wonder those city chumps talk you up all the time. But we go way back. Might even rattle off a few boasts myself. Yeah, I know the hero. Came up under old drip.
Nightfall, the ordeal.
Ah, rolls right off the tongue. Probably plays great with a tune.
Alright. So now, we're gonna go back to our daily stuff of Nightmare Hunts. But we'll be right back. Alright. I should. Oh, yeah, this will definitely finish it up. Kill everything. That is the name of this game. Honestly, it is. That's what like half of it is. Kill everything. And we got it done. Alright. Ooh, we get champ rewards of platinum. I am 100% down for that. Alright. So, most likely this is going to be the ritual one, which I always find is the most annoying one out of all of them. Because, like, oh, unstops. Unstops aren't too bad. Eventually I'll use these, but whatever. You can see that I have a lot of time in this, because technically at this point I have been doing, oh, perfect, I got the last Bastion Cell and the Bright Dust. Give me the Bright Dust. Want my Bright Dust!
Enemies of the light swarm the roots of the great tree. Bring the seed and banish them once more.
So we've already gone through this one beforehand. Most likely it's going to be the first one that we did. So I'm not that surprised if we do get that, which would be awesome. It wouldn't be, because I hate the jumping ones. Those are the ones that are annoying. But at least the good thing is that now I know what to do. We should be fine. I wouldn't have to worry about that. Hola! What's up? Come on. Please, spawn. Thank you. There you go. Ooh, interference. Great. That's what I want. No, I don't. I do not care for that. How to save ammo. This is actually a method, because there is something that you can use. that will essentially make it so you hit like really, really hard. That's gonna be interesting too. You're back? Alright. Alright, you're going to be dead soon, because let's be real. Fine. Is this the location? Yeah, right here actually. Yo, hey, what's up, DJ? How you doing, man? Oop. Dodging time, bitch. Ammo.
And be given.
Take and be taken. Yeah, I know that one. Thanks. I still don't know who that is. I don't think it's Nocris. It could actually be Nocris. Might be Nocris, actually, now that you think about it. Because Nocris is a bit of a person who would say stuff like that. Oh, crap. Well, see you guys. I gotta hop on these things. Hup. Alright. Doing great. You got Mountaintop and Recluse. Nice, dude. Yeah. Enjoy, like, honestly, enjoy them while it lasts, because you won't be using them next year if you do continue on playing this. Oh, fuck. Because sadly, they're gonna be sunsetted starting on actually, yeah. After this season, they're not going to be viable for PvP, well, for endgame PvP, which is Trials and Iron Banner, and PvE content, which sucks. You're kidding me? You're kidding me. Ugh. Oh, yeah, might as well clear this out, actually. Makes sense to do it. Nope. Get back. Get back here. There we go. You know if you're gonna buy it? Well, I would say, granted, this is coming from someone who plays a lot of Destiny 2. I would always recommend to buy it, because if you're into the whole looter shooter stuff, you go through the grind, you kind of start to enjoy the grind. I would say go for it. It is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass to get from like sub 1K all the way up to, like, you know, for a little bit, but the good thing is that if you have a ton of tokens, if you have a ton of, you know, engrams that are dropping, they will always bring you up until you hit the soft cap. And right now the soft cap is actually a fairly decent location. It's at, I think, 1K, so it's not too bad. I mean, granted, I can't really say anything since I'm almost at Pinnacle. Do you need more people to play with? Oh yeah, no, that's always one of the things that I would say, is that if you are always like on the fence of playing it, the good thing is there's a lot of people playing this. like, to give you an idea, I think I used to have like a few hundred people on my friends list, and most of them were from CS:GO. But then a lot of them kind of like stopped playing, or just like never like used that account again, like went offline. And it's like, oh well, that's unfortunate. And I deleted them, and now I was down to 100. Now I'm back up to like a few hundred, all of them playing D2 almost consistently. Like, they play other games, they do, but it's just like a lot of the times it's just D2. Ow. So I could also shoot you a Discord, which is the Destiny 2 PC LFG server. I have met a lot of people through that. That's where I've met a few of the actually a few of the regulars on this stream. Commando, he's part of my clan. Found him through there. I found a bunch of other people that I played with through there as well. It's not bad. It's pretty good. But I always would recommend it just because of the fact that there's challenges in this. Like, there's literally challenging events, so to speak, that you can do in this, and I love it. Like, oh, you can try and solo fall this like area stuff. So I will always recommend it. Eventually, I'm actually gonna have to make a video based essentially around just how the year is, like how this whole thing was, because it's not bad. It's still pretty good. It's just gonna be fun going through like all the crap and just like writing up a script and working on it. You've been enjoying the, yeah. I mean, the good thing is that there's always going to be a ton of people looking for raids, looking for nightmares, looking for nightfalls. All the stuff that this game offers, there's going to be people who are going to be looking for it. Right, I can't do the thing like I usually do. That's unfortunate. Oh, you're a bastard. Yeah, let me finish this up, and I can DM it to you, because I'm actually going to be using it like shortly too. Since I'm gonna be doing Iron Banner, and I need what's it called? I need actual decent players and not like low-level scrubs. And by low-level, I mean like sub 1K. Because I've done Iron Banner before, and it has been shitty, especially if it's in like skill-based, because they remove skill-based matchmaking, and the problem is because since I haven't played like comp in a while, my elo has essentially decayed down to 0. And there's so many people who are like either like ex-trials like pros, or just literally people who have never touched the game before. And it's just like, oh god. Go quick, go quick. Run, run, run! Nope, we're getting out of that. Ow! Fuck off, stupid bean. Ow! Alright. Hey, what's up? You haven't done Trials on Iron Banner before? I highly recommend you not to do it until you get up to max light. I'm gonna say this right now. If you are up to max light, then you're fine. But if you're not, don't bother. Because you will be, like, it might not seem like a lot, but if you are, I think, 50 or like below an enemy, they can one hit you with a punch. Like, they can melee you and you're instant dead. And then you would actually have to punch 3 times instead of 2. Also, sub commando. But yeah, that's kind of my whole thing, is that if you're just getting back into the game, or you took a long break and are like you're a new player from New Light. First thing I would say, get up to soft cap. And then if you really want to completely enjoy it, you will have to do some min-maxing. It's something that not a lot of people like, but it's something that you have to do. But anyway, now that we're done with that, we got this.
This word denotes the moment before a change, the cusp, the brink. But it is a repetition of something that has already happened. A mistake from which no
Right now you're at
knowledge was
1020. Nice.
gained. The collapse. Perhaps. Troubling.
Wonder what that means.
This construction is what?
Oh, they're just...
Not like the color, but
Okay,
the
so it's-
absence of color. An
It just goes over old
indistinct
stuff.
void,
Never mind.
Overexposed sameness of a thing long dead. The white of bleached bone.
Alright, so from this, I'm gonna have to get 4 things. Like, just to give you an idea, this is me at max light. I need 4 pieces. If I can get that, I'd be happy. If I can't, I'm gonna cry. Please. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. But yeah, if you're gonna head off, yeah, I will. I'm gonna cry. I will cry. I will 100% cry. What do we get? Oh, I can't even pick it up. Cause I gotta burn some shit. I gotta take care of some stuff.
Welcome to my machine. It's
So-
like a crypt dog that won't judge you.
Really, hold fast cloak? Come on, bro. Okay. Sure. Oh, that's actually not bad. That's actually not bad at all. Could have been better, but whatever. I'll take it. But anyway, that's gonna be it for now. Thank you guys for watching, and again, we are going to see what happens next week. But until then, see you guys next time. Bye.